journey TBR with you. So the first book I want to read this month is Spirit Legacy by E.E. Holmes, and I will just read you the synopsis.
The gateway is open. These cryptic words wake college student Jess Ballard from a terrifying dream into an even more terrifying reality. Jess's life has never been what anyone would call easy. Doing damage control in the wake of your nomadic alcoholic mother doesn't exactly make for a storybook childhood. But now her world has fallen apart just when it should be coming together. Her mother gone dead under mysterious circumstances, her life uprooted still with a strange relative she's never met. And there's something odd about some of the people she's been meeting at school. They're dead. Aided by Tia, her neurotic roommate, and Dr. David Pius, a ghost-hunting professor, Jess must unravel the mystery behind her hauntings. But the closer she gets to the truth, the more danger shadows her every move. An ancient secret long buried is about to call its way to the surface, and nothing can prepare Jess for one harrowing truth. Her encounters with the world of the dead are only just beginning. And it sounds really interesting, and I can't wait to read that. I
can't wait to read Dragon Marked by Jamin Eve, and I will just read you the synopsis again. It's time for the dragon mark to rise. Jess of the Brand doesn't have a lot to complain about. Her father is the alpha of their wolf pack. She lives in Stratford, a protected supernatural prison town, and her best friends, the Compass Quads, are the strongest dudes of the four races. Shifter, vampire, fate, and magic user. Yet life is pretty much exactly how she wants it, until the fateful day, just after her 22nd birthday, when the mother who abandoned her returns to the pack, bearing secrets that change everything. The biggest secret of all, Jessie is dragon marked, a designation that places her in grave danger. For 1,000 years, every supernatural child born with the mark was eliminated to prevent the rise of the Dragon King. A fearsome ancient warmonger in a bid to learn more about her fate and how to avoid the hunters. Jessie finds herself locked in Vanguard, the notorious supernatural prison. Thankfully, she's not alone. Braxton Campus, the most feared of the dragon shifters, is right there with her. Together they'll have to survive long enough to free themselves and the other dragon marked before the king rises. I also want to read Sin and Chocolate by K.F. Breen. Some people are ordained for greatness. Those people usually have a lot of drama in their life. Drama. I happily do without. I live in a forgotten corner of nowhere for a reason. There is safety in anonymity. I have enough problems just trying to get by. But when Kieran, a sinfully sexy demigod at the pinnacle of power, crashes into my life, suddenly my whole world is turned upside down. He is harbouring a deadly secret, one that could destroy all he holds dear. He thinks I'm the key to salvation, and he wants me to help him claim vengeance. He also wants me with a passion that burns my body from the inside out. To ignore him is possible, but to give in to my desires, even for a night, would thrust me into danger I might not survive. Can I resist the temptation? And I also want to read this month A Pack of Blood and Lies by Olivia Wildenstein. The primal rule of winning, don't fall in love with a contender. 3 months shy of her 18th birthday, Ness is forced to return to Colorado. Even though it's been 6 years and the wolves of her all-male pack don't recognise her, she recognises them. People who shun others because of their gender are hard to forget, especially Liam Cologne, a son of Heath, the crudest and cruelest alpha to have ruled the Boulder Pack. Liam is as handsome as he is infuriating, as kind as he is punishing, and he makes Ness's treacherous heart race, which isn't good. After all, he's a Cologne, like father, like son, right? When Heath dies, Liam vows to become the new alpha, and no one dares challenge him, except Ness. This begins a treacherous game. The rules, winner takes all, including loser's life. I also want to read find it. Archer by Amelia Hartley. Archer had no plans to return home, not after the dramatic exit he'd made, an arranged marriage to settle the feud between the two packs surrounded alright on the surface. But he'd be damned if he were to be mated to someone he didn't love. When Archer and his brothers left home, they didn't plan on ever going back. That is until he received a call from a familiar voice years later, urging him to return home to fix a problem that could destroy them all. Joanna loved him. When she found out she was going to be mated to Archer, she couldn't contain her excitement. He was the most kind, generous and sexy man she'd ever met. It was like a dream come true until he crushed her heart on the day of the ceremony. She was broken and had never really recovered from the betrayal, and now the bastard had the balls to return to Stormfall all these years later. Who was she kidding? She couldn't stay mad at him. If she was honest with herself, she'd admit that Archer was and always will be the only man to occupy her thoughts and hopefully her bed. And that is A Shift of Romance. And the last book I want to read this month is The Fairy Games by Michelle Meadow. I'm Selena Pierce, and in the past few days I've been kidnapped by fairies, gifted with powerful magic and forced by the gods to compete in a twisted game to the death. Growing up on the magical island of Avalon should be great, but I have no magic to speak of, and my parents forbid me from leaving. So when I sneak out to Earth for a night and meet a hottie named Julian with icy blue eyes that leave me breathless, of course I say yes to a date with him. But when Julian pulls me through a magical portal, I realise he isn't human. He's a half-blood fairy sent to bring me to the realm of the otherworld, because apparently I'm a half-blood fairy too, and I've been chosen to compete in the annual Fairy Games, a brutal gladiator-like competition where half-bloods fight to the death. Too bad I can't get my new magic under control, but with all eyes on me I only have two options: die in the Fairy Games or win and earn my freedom. Now the other players, including Julian, who still captivates me even though I should hate him, better watch out, because I'm determined to get home, and I'll fight anyone blocking my path to get there. And yeah, that is all the books I have in my sensitive TBR for the month of May, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.